Welcome back, and you can see how excited. Yes, still a little bit out of breath. Thank you, Carly. Fit, but ready to embrace our next discussion, because this is a space that really does get us excited because we know what it means. We are diving into the world of pharmacy, as Cape Town hosts the very prestigious World Congress of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Science. I love the sound of that. The global event bringing together experts from across the globe to discuss innovations that are shaping the future of healthcare. And we live on this space, on this front line. We see how much is happening. And joining us are Rafeel Ware from the Pharmaceutical Society of South Africa, Paul, all the way from Oz, the International Pharmaceutical Federation representative, and then Sham from the Independent Community Pharmacy Association, all vitally important bodies that come together in perfect unison over what I would imagine is a wonderful time. So congratulations. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. Welcome to South African shores. Great to have you here as well, Paul. But I'm going to start with you, Rafeel. This has got to be a big one. Really, really big moment. We understand that you guys are embroiled very much on day to day. You don't often get the opportunity to look forward, to look at new trends, to look at the technology, the science that's backing. So an opportunity to do that right now. How big is this for you from a South African perspective?
Thank you, Graham. Thank you for having us. We are delighted to be here. It is such an amazing opportunity for us as pharmacists. As FIP, as the global organization that represents the pharmacy profession, we are grateful that they were able to choose South Africa as the host country for this Congress. FIP represents about 53 organizations,
wow,
and PSSA is one of them. So we are very, very proud that we were chosen to be one of those member organizations to host the Congress. For this week, we have around 3,300 delegates attending this Congress, and it's about 96 countries that are represented. So we brought the whole way to Cape Town. So we're very, very excited. And it's quite exciting because what we want to gain from them is just to gain insights, to explore some new frontiers, and to just gain knowledge from what other countries are doing in the pharmacy sphere. So just to share and collaborate with other pharmacists. So we're very, very happy to host the other countries in South Africa.
And a proud moment, a week before the next big rugby match down here in Cape Town, so pretty well timed as well. I can see you shaking your head there, Paul, nodding your head. But you guys, I would imagine, are so involved in helping other people to have a moment that's about you, about your structures, about the beautiful arc that I would imagine the science in pharmaceuticals is at the moment. Paul, maybe you can set the stage for us. What are we hoping to achieve with this great meeting of minds?
Well, it brings together so many people from so many different places. The opportunities are to explore what's happening in other parts of the world, and the pharmacy market is changing very quickly. In fact, healthcare delivery across the world is changing very quickly.
For the better?
Absolutely, because it's being driven by innovation, which is the theme of this Congress. And pharmacists historically have embraced innovation and technology. From the very start of computerisation all the way through now, we use mobile apps to help people manage their medication, manage their disease states. And it's that innovation and that adaptation to technology that will drive our profession very quickly forward in the next 10 years.
And you've had to evolve very quickly. When we say frontline, it used to be a nice thing to say until COVID hit. Then it was like, okay, the only healthcare engagement 90% of us have is with Ian, my pharmacist, and I mention him almost daily on the show, but he was my guy. They saved me during that period. Sham, when we talk about Think Health, Think Pharmacy, the campaign, the way that we've tried to embody what we'd like to achieve, what does that mean to you in your space?
Graham, I think you give the South Africans any concept and they will drive that forward.
We'll run with it, yeah.
So the campaign really offers an opportunity for community pharmacy and pharmacists in general to be the front line of primary healthcare going forward. And I think that's what the theme is saying. And it also gives us an opportunity to advocate for the role of pharmacists, the multiple role of pharmacists, especially with the National Department of Health, funders and others, and patients as well, to say to them that your pharmacist just doesn't fill your prescription. There are multiple areas that you can talk to your pharmacist about. And that's what the theme is saying, that primary healthcare, which is Think Health, is a little bit different from just medicines.
For sure.
It's so much broader, and that's the role of the pharmacist. It broadens that whole concept of pharmacy playing a role in primary healthcare.
You've been speaking to Ian, clearly. You've been chatting to my pharmacist. You understand the role that we play.
Absolutely.
I would imagine as much as there are very powerful synchronicities between the way that different regions operate, the whole point of getting together is that we can learn from one another. So, Rafiwe, maybe I can look at you for this kind of arc that we're on from a South African context. What do you see this, or how do you see this role between community and pharmacy evolving? What does the future look like for you? What are you most excited about?
I think with this Congress currently, we feel that it's exposing the pharmacy profession. For recognizing that the pharmacy profession is here. What Shem was saying, we are saying pharmacists are health professionals. They are available. They're accessible. So that's what we're hoping that everybody would know from each and every corner, coming to know what our role that we play as pharmacists. I mean, we do play a role in various public initiatives. We're doing smoke cessation, antimicrobial stewardship, where we manage and control the misuse of antibiotics. We help in substance abuse. We help in
looking after the elderly, community blister packs, those sorts of initiatives.
A lot of public initiatives that we participate in, but we want the communities to know that pharmacists are available to offer those services to them.
And I would imagine you represent, yes, the healthcare system, but as we move forward in South Africa, you're going to represent government to an extent, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
It's going to be that. We're all in it together, and I love that. Paul, we're beginning Pharmacy Month here in South Africa. As someone who's got a global view of where it's at, and also a very personal connection to what you do through your work in Australia, what advice, or what maybe has got you excited moving forward for pharmacists? And we're speaking now to those pharmacists here in South Africa.
I think what excites me most about our profession at the moment is the opportunity we have in front of us to do more. When I started practicing pharmacy, I would dispense medicines and give advice. I still do that, and that's a cornerstone of my practice. But the opportunities now with technology to help people, disease state management, pharmacists are embedded in aged care facilities. We are disease state managers. We are collaborating across the professions. Our scope of practice is expanding rapidly, and with that comes opportunities to help more people, deliver more outcomes, and improve the health system. The potential for pharmacists and the potential for governments to leverage that capacity that resides within every community is enormous, and that's what excites us.
And so I could be listening to a South African say this, and this is what's got the goosebumps going here, because this doesn't just speak to an opportunity for South Africa. If this is the global mindset, and we are in firm focus, it means we are a global village right now, approaching things that we cannot look at in isolation. Thank you so much for being here, for representing the bodies that you do. All the best of luck. Go and save the world, because it's kind of on your shoulders now. I think we have proven on this show how much we appreciate the pharmacists within our communities. Our pharmacists are true pillars of these communities, and with September being Pharmacy Month officially, it is the perfect time to do something about it. Acknowledge and thank them for the vital role that they play in keeping our families healthy. I've got 2 young kids. I'd be lost without you. And brought to you by, and of course in proud association with Adcock Ingram OTC, officially the sponsors of Brave, building communities one pharmacy at a time. And now, how about a chance of winning? Okay, this morning we know, yes, that we have set the tone with these incredible initiatives, but it's getting even better. ALLERGEX Non-Drowsy is giving away one of 3 2,000 Rand cash prizes now. And if you want to enter, just tell us this. What's your favorite outdoor activity that becomes off limits during allergy season? And I know a lot of sufferers out there. Make sure to use the hashtag ALLERGEX Non-Drowsy to qualify for the competition. And it closes on Friday, the 6th of September, just before the rugby. But you can find T's and C's on expressoshow.com. As I always say, stay healthy. And once again, thank you so much to you guys for just being here and doing what you do.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Grant.
Yeah.